The following video is a review of Culminating Part 2, the rough draft. First, go into Classwork on Google Classroom and open the assignment entitled Rough Draft. Secondly, go to the Your Work section in the top right-hand corner of the screen and open the document entitled CLU3E Rough Draft. When you click on the Your Work section in the document CLU3E Rough Draft, you'll see that there is a document that features course concepts with checkboxes next to them. You are also going to be required to open the document entitled Canadian Law Course Concepts. Canadian Law Course Concepts is going to help you add course concepts and come up with examples for each of your units. It is important to remember that not all 4 units will have all of these concepts in them. In that, you will only need to include 4 course concepts with 4 examples for each unit. As you can see, for Unit 1, the concepts that were chosen for this particular assignment were rule of law, safety, equality, and access to law. These 4 examples of concepts were taken directly from the Canadian Law Course Concepts document here. Now these concepts are specific to the lessons that we looked at. For your particular project, you are going to need to come up with examples that are specific to your post-apocalyptic legal society or to your particular project. That's what we'll see next. An example of these changes can be seen here. In this case, this person is going to do a post-apocalyptic legal society, which involves zombies and rules that reflect safety and order in the zombie apocalypse. First off, rule of law. All members of this society need to abide by a common set of rules known as the law. That wording was taken directly from the course concepts and can stay as is. Secondly, safety. No citizen can randomly change the law. In our course, we looked at the example of a person randomly changing the speed limit in their neighborhood, or randomly going faster through a neighborhood with a lower speed limit because they had to get to work. In this case, in the zombie apocalypse and in this particular society, safety can be promoted in that not all citizens are authorized to carry a weapon in the zombie apocalypse, only those who are security members or have training carrying the weapons. Equality. Street checks. In the course, we talked about Desmond Cole and his experiences with street checks in Toronto. We also talked about just and unjust street checks. They must be very specific and fit directly to a possible crime. So in this case, street checks can only be carried out if a person looks sick. Finally, access to law. We talked about the challenges of COVID-19 and the fact that courts were closed for an extended period of time, and many of the services can only be accessed using technology. In this case, if there's a possible zombie outbreak and people cannot access the court, there needs to be a specific protocol in place that the courthouse is protected from such zombie outbreaks. This could be through technology or through some other security system. So now you can see how to open the rough draft, include examples from the Canadian Law Courts Concepts chart, and make them specific to your project. When you had finished, and you are sure that you have 4 examples for each unit, double-click on a checkbox, right-click, and choose the check mark. And that's it for part 2